I would expect the conference to take good resolutions, because people usually forget that the conference is about resolutions. Those resolutions are about the life of our people. I would expect that a leadership is elected that can be equal to the task of good governance and understanding that you are servants of the people and not their bosses.
Now, we are here at the moment. We ought to have started at 9 a.m. The NEC is locked in talks because probably those court cases that happened yesterday, the run-up to this election was marred by divisions. But also we remember that back at the Morogoro conference, it was actually held because at the time there were members of the ANC who wanted Oliver Tambo to step down, and he's then called a consultative conference. But we are here now where some members are saying, no, the leader should not step down, and so on and so forth. How do we go from all of this post-conference to unite the party?
Well, you are referring to Morogoro. Among some of the most disciplined people there was Chris Hani. And Morogoro is different because it was able to rise above its problems. And 30 years of Oliver Tambo abroad held the ANC together. We are falling apart right now. The essence of what is happening with the court cases this morning should be understood in the following light, the way I see them. Corruption has become a standard thing in South Africa. We are beginning to want to take the first position in the world. From the president's office right down to the councillor, through ministers, premiers, MECs and so on. These are all printed, so I'm not composing anything here. And corruption has found itself in state-owned organizations. SABC, you have dealt with things here. SAA, you have dealt with things. Transnet, ESCOM. Now, before corrupt people can put their hands in the till of, say, ESCOM or Transnet, they must corrupt the governing party first. So the essence of what we're seeing is the corruption of the ANC. Once you corrupt its processes, not money, processes, you corrupt its regulations, its procedures. You destroy that. When a branch is supposed to meet, it doesn't correct. When it's supposed to be correcting, people have run away, they undermine. Once you have finished off the ANC internally, then you can go and steal, because you create that as a platform. The result today is that ANC people are standing up, and they can only go not to a branch BGM and so on where they're defeated. They go to courts. They go to courts. Now the whole thing, instead of having been corrected at a lower level, is spilling out onto the center of the consensus floor, where conference cannot begin because the judges now are in control of the situation. So what we are seeing about corruption, I'm saying corruption of money is one thing, but corruption of the ANC processes is so bad that our people now have decided the only way I can correct that is through the process of the law. And luckily we have a constitution. But I hope that everything becomes okay and that it's all resolved. It's very difficult. I hope it's all resolved. But we're all coming here for the first time. I'm coming to a conference of the ANC where I am shaking, because you do not know whether we'll start. If we start, whether we will finish. But we are praying and holding tight that it goes well.